Hey everybody, Rojo here. Today I thought we'd do something a little bit different. As you may well know, I'm a fan of the original Final Fantasy game on the NES, and I've played what is called the Final Fantasy 1 Randomizer a fair bit. There are a couple other videos on the channel where I've done runs, but at the time of recording, there's a little event going on called the Winter Double Anti-Bingo tournament, and it's an interesting way to play the game. I've never done bingo for any game, racing or otherwise. So I thought it'd be interesting to just check it out. I am participating in the event, but I thought it was interesting enough. I thought we'd do a run. So what this does is it takes the randomizer, which I'm gonna assume you have some familiarity with already. Basically, just randomizes a bunch of stuff in the original NES ROM, and yeah, you get this bingo board where you have to complete some squares to win and then defeat chaos, at least in this rule set. So normally you would in the event you'd be racing somebody and they would pick in double anti-bingo, they would pick a row, column, or a diagonal line for you to complete, and you have to complete that one. And then you pick one more that is for you to complete, and then you try to go kill chaos. That's the gist of how the event works. And so we're gonna do that here. I've picked a line. Normally, for your opponent, you would pick the hardest line you can find to waste as much of their time as possible. But since we're just trying to play the game and have a good time, we're not gonna do that. I do have a timer that I'm gonna run just for fun, just to see how long it takes us roughly. But yeah, I think for my force line, I'm gonna do this top left to bottom right section here. So I'll put that X up there, and yeah, we'll see if we can get another line. I'll probably actually go for this column 2 here. Seems pretty easy. So yeah, and to explain all these, I guess. So buy one everything at the caravan. That's pretty self-explanatory. Most of these are take a nun. This has to all be done in one shopping trip. Defeat with cake. That's fine. The Bat Party room is that room in upper left, Earth 3, with all the bats in it. We have hint NPCs turned on for this flag set. Use no caster items, so don't use like the white shirt or the black shirt, etc. Canoe from Elfland to Iceland, dinosaurs, never promote. Yeah, most of these are just pretty self-explanatory. Yeah, not a lot to say. Poison elemental skills, so like Brack, Bane, Stinger. I think there's another one in there. Maybe Glance. I'm not sure. And then these, like, sometimes the squares can be mutually exclusive, but not in this case. As far as I can tell, anyway. When we say use only cursed armor, that means equip, really. And then visit Bahamut and never promote. You can still talk to Bahamut, you just can't promote. That's all. Or you don't even have to talk to him. You just go up to him. And that's good enough to satisfy the square. But anyway, let's go ahead and make a party here. We also have blurst classes turned on, so each class has 2 blessings and 1 malice. And in this case, the fighter is getting agility and HP, but no magic when he promotes. Ooh, thieves are getting access to the defense sword to equip, as well as night spells, but really bad vitality. Black belts. For this flag set, the black belt nerfs are not turned on, so their crit rate with their fists is equal to their level, I believe. So they get extra vitality, which they don't need, a little luck. Strength, I hear, doesn't matter, because strength only affects weapon damage, so their fist damage is going to be based on their level. Let's see, the red mages can equip Excalibur, and they get another extra 20% hit chance, bonus 10 agility. White mages, really terrible starting HP, but that's not going to matter much in the long run. A lot of magic defense, a little agility, and black mages get thief weapons. Oh boy! So here's what we're gonna do. I think we're gonna take a black belt because we're very strong in these flags, and I'm just gonna go with some standard names here. I could name them after characters in games that I've played, but I think we'll just do this is fine. So we'll go here. We'll do the 2 white mages, even though their HP is terrible to start with here. Okay, and what was the right, yeah. So nothing too crazy there. And we'll take a black mage as well, because they're also good to have. Thief weapon's not going to make much difference. The 10 vitality's nice, though, for the extra HP. And there you go, there's our party. So let's light up our square here to take 2 white mages. Could also even do maybe this row here if we don't end up promoting. We'll just have to see what we get. And if we do bork a square that we're required to do here, we will incur a 2-minute penalty. I'm not going to do that if that happens, but just for the sake of the video. But that's how the tournament rules work. Anyway, let's go ahead and begin, I think. If I can get my timer to start here. Alright, sometimes Live Split has some issues. I think I fixed it. Let's, yeah, there it goes. Okay, let's begin. Alright, wash your face at the fountain. To christen the run, as I always do these days. Get some various weapons. We can give her a black mage a scimitar +1. And over here, let's see, we don't have... Oh no, we do have to use only cursed armor. So that's not bad. Yeah, so we have blurst weapons and armor on, +5 to -5. Basically increases the absorb of armor or decreases the absorb, and then weapons affects damage, hit rate, and crit rate. So we could maybe get some -3 silver bracelets. They're not very good, but it's better than nothing, maybe. This is kind of a poor selection, but we'll at least get harm 3. And black magic. There we go. That's what we're looking for. Give me that. Give me that. So Lightning 3 is going to do a lot of work for us. We also have Tavern mode on, so we can recruit various classes. Now, I could replace the white mages with our take 2 white mages square and play the whole game without 2 white mages. As long as I start the game and kill Chaos with the 2 white mages, it counts. But I'm not going to worry about it right now. We'll buy one of those just in case, I guess. One or both of these white mages is going to be dying early on here. The randomizer also makes it so that if you have a second controller plugged in, you can hit up and B or up and A to reset or power cycle the game. So that's a handy feature. I am playing this on an original NES with an EverDrive N8 Pro. Alright, yeah, 1 HP on the white mages. They probably going to go down pretty quick here, but as soon as I start getting a couple levels, they'll be fine. And one of those white mages probably actually just going to straight up die anyway, because we aren't going to need him. Just a guess. Alright, get some levels there, that's nice. Dragon Sword -5. Pretty terrible treasure in here. Can at least sell the sword. Alright, let's see if we can get out of here. Well, there goes one of them. Okay, Lightning 3, please. And there goes the other one. Alright, we got Garland down. Alright, we get a ship. We do have early king, free bridge, free canal, docks everywhere, like expanded progression and everything. And I didn't even look at what that was. Oh, the cube. Yeah, we might need that later. May not. What else? Early Sardis sages, that kind of thing. Let's sell that sword. I'm gonna resurrect one of my white mages. We'll get you. Do something like that. And get some basic supplies here. There we are. We'll get silver bracelets perhaps another time, if we end up coming back this way. Otherwise, we'll just go through the game naked if we have to. Alright, let's take this ship and we'll go over to Provoca. No entrance shuffles or anything like that. Ooh, interesting. Oh, there's some poison. That doesn't count for see a poison skill, by the way. It's not a skill, because it's a touch attack, technically. Really should have waited to even cure it, but it's fine. Incentivized locations, we got all the NPCs and fetch quest NPCs and stuff incentivized. There are 2 dud locations. They're going to have basically nothing. And what else? We've got... Okay, it's not too bad, actually. We'll at least grab some of this magic. Anyway, yeah, so for locations, we've also got Earth, Volcano, we've got, you think Earth, Volcano, Sky, Waterfall, Canaria, Locked Treasury, and some other locations incentivized. So basically there's going to be an important item there. The Mazmune is on the incentivized item list as well. But no ribbons. Let's see what Bicky gives us. The tail. We could technically promote. It's not a great idea with the black belt because he gets better magic defense growth as a black belt than as a master. Upgrading with the black belt actually is a nerf. We've also got, yeah, buy item quantity on here, as you can see. So we can, rather than having to buy 10 at a time, which was in the randomizer for a long time, or 1 at a time, like in the original game, we can buy however many we want. So that's a nice feature. Anyway, let's go ahead and move on. So we've got 2 useless items right now. There are no loose items in chests, as I said, because there are a couple dud locations, which means there are more incentivized locations than there are incentivized items. We've also got randomized treasure on, so the original items you might find in the game may or may not exist, which is important to note. Let's see, what do we got here? We could use that, I guess, technically. It's very expensive. I'm gonna see if maybe we get a lucky affordable nuke or fade here, though. Well, I am gonna take that exit spell. That's actually very useful. As it stands right now, there's only 2 locations that we can really get anything done. One is in Life 2, I'd love to have that. One of those locations is Crescent Lake at the Sages, and one is the Earth Cave. Or we could just find the floater for 23,000 gold right there in the shop. We can get that without the canoe as well. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go, I think, probably go and try some funny business over at like Earth Cave area, just to see if we can get lucky with some treasure. We can also try. There's a couple chests over in Dwarf. There's Matoya, but Earth Cave has the most stuff. We could also have tried Marsh Cave, but there's nothing incentivized there. Although we do have acceptable magic to go there. So let's just see what we got here. You know, there's a couple reasons I'm going to go to Earth Cave here. One is there are some trap tiles there, forced encounter tiles. They may have some monsters we can defeat for money that are good for that and XP. Or we could find some treasure here. I'm gonna... It's my better judgment. I'm gonna give this a try. This is probably not gonna work. Unless I rolled very, very low, which doesn't appear to be the case. But if we can kill them, that would actually be really good. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna happen. Oh no. No. We're gonna die here. Alright. We'll keep that in mind for later, maybe, but, yeah, unfortunately, not much we can do about that. Hang on, we're gonna just reset like so. The up and A, up and B resetting doesn't work when you don't have control. So, in the middle of a combat round, for example. So then you gotta do a physical reset on your cart. So what do we got here? Bane Sword +1. So if we used that, we would violate our use no caster items square here and have to give up on that. Which isn't necessarily something that we care about. We don't have to Bane Tiamat. So if that sword's worth a lot of money, that could immediately get us our floater. Which would be good. Alright, we're going to go ahead and just pop down some stuff like that. We'll check these chests real quick, and then maybe we'll dive for the incentivized items since we do have exit. I think we can cast it. Yeah. So we can at least get out quickly if we can get in and get past the vampire, which we should be able to do with Lightning 3 and Harm 3. Okay, more stuff to sell. Soft potion. Yeah. Treasure isn't all that good. We will definitely fight these guys, I think. Ooh. Well, in that case, we kind of need the white mage. So never mind. We may go back for that Bane sword. Could be worth some money. Ambushing ogres is kind of obnoxious here because we don't have that much healing. Well, we actually do have that, so that'll help. There are also a bunch of chests in here that we can check. Oh, and actually, let me think. Talk to 10 bats in Earth Cave. You have NPC guillotine on, so it kills most NPCs when you talk to them. So, for example, when bats get in your way. But, yeah, we actually don't need to talk to 10 bats. We don't really need that square. Or actually, maybe we do if we're going to go for column 2. We can get 10 bats. That's not a problem. Okay, so we talked to, what, like 2 so far? There's 3, 4. Okay. Treasure is kind of bad. See if we can get away from these guys. There we go. That's 6. There are a bunch in the bat party room, but there's also a bunch of trap tiles in there, so... was it 7, 8? And there's a bunch on this next floor as well. So there's 9. Don't even need the rod for this. That's a good chunk of gold. And I think that's our 10 right there, so we can go ahead and light up the square. It doesn't matter if we die. At this point, the goal has been completed. And we can also just pop right in here like this. This is the bat party room. And we can check off that square right there. Alright, let's see if we can get out of here this time. Ooh! Ow! It's not looking good. Ooh, holy shit. And they have thunder. Alright, we're gonna try this again. We should be able to make it through. We just gotta get past the mummies here. Situation where this early in the game would actually be useful to have that other white mage up. Just for the additional run chance. I don't recall there being anything really worthwhile to grab here, so... I'm not gonna worry too much about that. We're just gonna get back down here and try this again. There we go. And then maybe we'll go back for the Bane sword after, if we decide we want it for money or anything else. Now in a race, you may not want to actually dive Earth Cave for this money, but oh, we still have the Bane sword. Never mind. thought we reset out of it or died out of it. But yeah, you may not want to dive Earth Cave, especially this early and for what could be a dud, but we're here. And we know we need the money, so I figured to give it a shot. Okay, there's our ruby. Very nice. And we can just use exit, get out of here. This gives us access to Titan's Trove, which we have turned on, as well as Sarda. So we get a few more checks and chests in here if we want to go try that before we go after the floater, because we're still quite a bit short on gold. Otherwise, normally you would just go for the floater immediately. There's no reason to do anything else. But let's try this. We also have 10% XP turned on per key item. So that's it's a good chunk of experience points you get. Jesus Christ. These friggin' ambushing ogres are really obnoxious, because they're everywhere this early in the game. Alright, here's what you do. Come over here like that, you do one of those. We'll get the, we'll get the Titan's Trove on the way back. This encounter table is friggin' garbage, though. This friggin' encounter is back to back to back. Rather than getting some nice long runs in there. Okay, what do we got? You got the TNT, okay. Maybe could have used an exit there. Doesn't really matter too much. Alright, so what does the Titan have for us today? Now we do still need the key and we need the loot. Vocal -2, interesting. We do still need the key and the loot to get to Chaos, to get through Temple of Fiends Revisited. So that's important to know. Oh boy. I think that's yeah, I think that's a poison skill right there. Pretty sure. We do want that canoe, though. Whoop. I didn't save outside, I guess, being a little too aggressive. I could be wrong. I think it's a poison skill. In fact, I don't have to guess. I can know the answer. One sec. Yes, indeed it is. Basically, poison and stone are the same element in this game. It's a bit complicated and counterintuitive, like there's a skill called Toxic. It's actually death element, not poison, as one might expect. Alright, let's grab all this crap again. Between all this loot, we should be able to go get our floater, I think. It's a pretty early floater, all things considered. Just gotta get there, which is easier said than done. I would like to get my Black Mage alive again. But yeah, this is one of the worst encounter tables I've seen in any of the games of this that I've played so far. I've played a few practices, and yeah, it's just this is awful. So of course the one video I make. Oh yeah, look at that Bane sword. I think we're gonna have to actually sell it too. Need the money. Floater is more important than having the Bane sword. There's no inn here in church or whatever in Melmond. I forget what you call them. But yeah, we actually have the TNT that we need to turn in now. Let's not forget about that. We'll fight Bridge Boss here real quick. So we're still looking for a couple things. That seal armor might be worth quite a bit too. we need to find... Well, like I said, we need to find the key. We need to find the loot. And there's one of our dud locations. Alright, one left. But we also need to find... we need to find a grind location. A grind tile, ideally. It's gonna let us get this black belt up to speed, so to speak. So we want to... the scaling on the enemies is... It's kind of mid-range, but the bosses have clamped hit point scaling, so they have between 100 and 200% hit points, 150% on average. So, as you can imagine, that could cause some issues. Let's go ahead and just revive you. And I think the floater was actually down in Elfin. I gotta go heal. Should have actually just gone straight to Elfin. That would have made more sense. But that's alright. So what else do we have to do? We have to... oh yeah, I forgot to light up a square here. Take 0 or 4 red mages. We don't have any red mages. Thought I borked that for a second there. That was a little nerve-wracking. Yeah, in that case, I think you forfeit the game or get disqualified, one of the two. Let's go buy our floater first, and then we'll see how much money we have left. Alright, 1 floater. I would like to have 1 house, please. Just in case. We do have, yeah, the hint NPCs turned on. We also have bogus hints, so sometimes they just give you garbage. Alright, let's pick up Ice 3. And I think there was life around here somewhere. Yeah, give me that. I would also like to have Cure 3, but just don't have the money for it right now. Unless, actually, yeah, I forgot to sell the steel armor. We might actually be able to make some stuff happen here. Ooh, baby. Okay. I take it all back. Let's go get some more stuff. Should have done that the first time. Get locked just in case. Because the fiends can get kind of evasive and hard to hit even for a high-level black belt. Because of the way to hit works here. I'm actually going to pick up life 2 on you. Cure 3 on you. Because we'll probably get him a couple levels at some point. And you never know when that guy's going to come in handy for that. Okay. This doesn't take very long to get level 3 spell charges in this game. Let's see. I guess you can pick up harm 2. We'll just get him a full complement of spells up through here. And actually, you know what? Since I'm here, just in case. Don't usually buy soft, but there's not really anything else to get. We do have like improved A mute and A something else I think turned on, which makes it so it cures paralysis, which doesn't really make any sense, but it's just to maybe make those spells slightly more useful for certain squares, or like one particular square really, which we don't even have on the board, so we don't need to worry about it. But there we go. Okay, let's go get a floater. Fastest way I think is going to be to go this way, since we're on this side of the continent. We may give this a try. Let's just see. EX speeds, as they're sometimes called, can be squishy or they can be pretty tough. And this one's looking pretty tough. So I think we'll leave him be. Oh boy. Might have to reset out of that one. You will see, these scorpions are giving us the business here. Yep. Save me the trouble of pushing the reset button. I'm being a little sloppy with my saving, considering how difficult this encounter table is. There we go, a little bit of experience points there. Okay. Let's see, do we have to do any canoeing? Buy one during the caravan. We could do some canoeing if we wanted to for this square. I'm not going to do that right yet, though. Because you could just reset back out of that. This is a common strategy I like to use, which is run, sweep, so to speak. So you run with 2 characters, and then you cast a sweeper with another one against large groups. In this case, I'm just testing the water here with this troll to see if they are easily killable, and it doesn't look like they are. Now, we do still need to find, perhaps, some dinosaurs to complete one of our, required square, or row. So we'll do a little digging in the desert at some point here, but they're usually pretty easy to find. So what do we have here? Well, there's our Fade and Heal 3. That's pretty good. I mean, not a level 6, but it's good. And there's our nuke. So kind of bad placement for those, levels-wise, but it could be worse. It's about the highest level you'd want to see them at. Hey, and there's our key. Okay, so that gives us an opportunity to go back to Canaria. Let's see. So Waterfall has the rod, which means we don't have to even go to Waterfall. Because we don't need the rod. We have, one thing I forgot to mention is we don't have fast Temple of Fiends Revisited on, but we do have all 4 orbs lit automatically. So we don't actually have to kill any of the initial fiends. We can just go. But we do still need that. That loot, which you may find right here, or maybe a dud. Let's see what we get. It's actually a hidden NPC in Canaria that I forgot to talk to as well. Oh. Pretty good, but we can't use that if we want to go with that row 3 situation over here. We don't have to do that, though. We could just go for column 2 and call it a day, which we very well may do. See, I checked these. I wasn't even paying attention at all to what we get out of them, except for the white shirt. We can't equip the white shirt now, because we still have the used only cursed armor requirement for our diagonal, but we can use it in combat to get the invisibility effect, should we so desire. Okay, so let's see what the herb turns into. Here we've got... We also check these chests up here, but we probably don't need to at this point. Okay, there's our sky access, which is incentivized. So we could go there. Volcano's also incentivized. Got lots of healing. Let's check Volcano, I think, real quick. Just see what we have for trap tiles here. Step on the lava because that doesn't increase the step counter for getting encounters. Alright, well that's garbage. Just all the way around. I think we'll just... Oh well. It's fine. I guess we'll do it that way. So no good encounter there. It's too bad. That's like an ideal place to have a good trap tile. And check over here though and just see what we get. -3 and sell that. Sell that. Well, there's some dinosaurs, all right. I'm extremely certain that they will kill us at this point. We can try a cheeky quake here. Yeah, and they have squint too. That's terrible. But at least we know that we can come back here later and kill at least one of them. We do have to win the fight for the kill to count. So if we don't get 4 of them, we'll have a bit of a nicer time. So yeah, always nice to check the armory just to see what you get. We could actually, I think we have a house. Yeah, we'll use our house here, and we'll dive all the way to the bottom of Volcano now. Serpentine. Dodge the not lava tiles. The floor is lava and you want to be in it. Okay. If you don't check any chests, Volcano can be pretty quick to get through into it. Now, with the way the encounter table is, we have to heal a bit because we're going to get into another fight anytime now, I think. We don't want to be at 1 HP when that happens. That would be bad news. Could check a couple chests here just to see what we get. I'm going to take this fight just to see if we can get a level or 2 while we're on our way down here. Need our Black Mage to get some experience. There you go, that helps a bit. We do have plenty of healing potions at our disposal as well for this trip, so we're all good there. Like here, it's a pretty easy chest to get. And I think here, this one, well, if you don't misstep like that, oh, look at that money. If you stay down here, you don't advance the step counter. Ooh, that's a trap tile, by the way. Didn't mean to do that. Luckily, we got out. Yeah, we'll do that. I thought about getting the other one up. But anyway, yeah, so down to here, you don't increase the step counter in any of these rooms like this. So that's just something to note. As long as you don't misstep into a trap tile, you'll be alright. So that one chest is literally free to pick up. This one's almost free. Again, as long as you don't misstep like I have been. Oh, okay, now we have to kill 2 worms. We're going to give this a shot. We might even do is, no, I guess not. Yeah, these things can be pretty tough. Let's try this. And we'll try and keep you alive. Okay, we got him. All right, good. So those are all pretty weak. That's good to see. So there's 1 worm taken care of for our requirement in the top of column 2 there, top row of column 2. Should we desire to go that route? Let's just see what we get over here now. Okay, some ogres. We should be able to get away from these guys. And here, just some imps. Okay, that's not so bad. Get the adamant. And we don't have to kill Carrie here. We could if we wanted to, but there's no reason to do that. Should have saved before I took any steps there. So let's see what this turns into. Let's just do that now, just in case. You never know when you're going to get a surprise like Wolf with Nuke or something like that. The Flugel! So I have a for fun flag called Multi-Instrumentalist Sarah turned on, which takes the loot and turns it into any one of a variety of instruments. So that is our loot. So we're good to go. As far as getting into Temple of Fiends Revisited is concerned, so now the only thing we've got to worry about is completing our squares and getting the levels to actually make it through. Figured I'd check these just to see if maybe we get a lucky ribbon, since we're right here. Also going to check here, because there are, well, we don't have the crown to talk to Astos yet. We do have the key, so we can get in here. And there are some trap tiles in here that may be incredible, like this one right here. This is it. As long as these guys don't have anything particularly nasty and they didn't roll super high, this is it. This is the grind. This is the one that you're looking for. Oh yeah, this is beautiful. So what we need to do now, really, another wizard staff. take a look at what we have here. Nothing there. I mean, you're probably not going to beat a 3-eye grind anyway. There's another poison skill. Those can be a little tricky to find at times, believe it or not. Actually, oh, why did I do that? No, this is exactly what we want. Apologies for the noise, but here's what we're gonna do. I don't even need to do that really in here. We need to do it here. We're gonna let that poison tick down. And let's get you up front like that. Black Mage can stay in the back for now. There's not really anything for you to do. I'm just gonna try and get these party members killed off real quick. Oh man, they have like 100 HP. That's beautiful. Definitely should have left the White Mage alone, but it is what it is. He'll go down eventually here. Wait, fight, wait. We do have to be a bit careful here because the black belt isn't quite up there yet to one-shot them. I think we'll try one of those just to see if we can get it to work. I don't know if it does work on these guys or not very well. But we're getting there. We're getting to where we need to be. In fact, if the White Mage dies here, that would be perfect. Oh, so close. Alright, let's go ahead and just... Actually, let's see. Do you have... No Cure 3s left. Alright. To do this the hard way. So, yeah, this is what you do when you find a tile like this. I think we'll just go one more time here. Black belt should be pretty much good to go here. There we go. Now that we've done this, you take a minute, just in case they do have something nasty and we just haven't seen it yet. It's always good just take a sec, especially in a situation like this where you're in no danger. Like, there are no encounters in this area except for those tiles, so... now that we've done that, yeah, we're good to go. We can actually swap those guys so they don't ever run away. I don't think they will anyway. But morale is randomized, so as your black belt gets tougher, if he's in the first slot, they could start to run away. And I think it's only the first slot where that's an issue. Now we could go and look for more key items and come back later to get the XP boost, but I don't think that's going to be necessary with the amount of XP we get from these guys, and having a high-level black belt is going to make our exploration for those other key items faster. So... this is not going to take very long. This is literally, like I said, pretty much best case scenario for a seed like this. Doesn't happen very often, although usually you can find a pretty decent tile to grind on. It just won't be quite as fast or as safe as this one. Of course, with the black belt not having any armor, his absorb is equal to his level, I believe. So that's also a thing. And he's also got the best magic defense progression in the game. At +4 per level, I believe. So there's also that to consider. So basically, once we get him up to like level 40, he's basically going to be wearing a ribbon, and that will make him functionally immune to all magic. Functionally immune to all magic for the whole rest of the game here. So we're gonna actually do something like this, so I can do this faster. We also have different item sorting on, so your healing items are up here instead of like down here somewhere, which means you have to like manipulate your inventory to have fast healing access. But this way you can just mash the A button. It's an optional feature. You can turn it off if you want to, but it does make it a bit easier for really for everybody, but I would say newer players especially. Alright, we're gonna go in here, and I think we may just go to 50. See, do we have, yeah, we do have, get to at least level 30, so there's that. We don't have to go to 50, there's really no reason to. But, we've got the tile, we have the magic tile, it's not gonna take long to get there. So let's just do it for fun. Let's see how easy the game becomes. Even now, we could leave and probably be fine. Still gotta watch out for crits, though. That's always dangerous. Okay. Good stuff. Let's go again. And we're gonna get a lot of tiles lit up for doing this, too. In fact, we don't even have to worry about worms anymore because we aren't going to need temper. So we're going to be able to knock out row 4 here without any issues. We'd also do row 2. This is actually a pretty forgiving board, honestly. Bingo board. Which is, I mean, that's not a complaint. There are some really nasty squares in this winter double anti-bingo event. Like, Bane, Tiamat is one that can take forever. Throw Mazmune out the window in space in Sky 3 can be pretty time consuming depending on how the key items fall. And even really like the defeat Lich with Cake can be tough, especially when used in combination with like Bane, Tiamat or whatever, because the spell could end up at level 8, which means you have to go get the tail and promote. Yeah, just a lot of nasty stuff. Use no cabins or houses is another one that's pretty dangerous. Potentially in the early game, at least. Before you find somewhere where tents, or if tents end up being really expensive. It can really slow down your start. So yeah, just all kinds of crazy stuff that can happen, which was part of what I think makes this this format so fun, which is why I wanted to do a video about it. Just totally different way to play the game. And with these flags and the way the event's set up, you still have to kill chaos. So you're not done when you get your bingo. You know, you still have to complete the game, which I think is a good way to do it. I like that. I like that quite a bit. Should also light up our square. But one of the event rules is that when you do complete a square, you have to light it up because you and your opponent are in the same room, the bingo room here. So you can see what each other are lighting up, basically. And that's just to make things a little bit interesting from a metagame perspective, so that you know when your opponent's getting close to finishing. And yeah, I think that adds an extra interesting little wrinkle into things. So yeah, I think we're done here. We got our black belt to level 50. And we've got really our pick of what we would like to complete as far as bingo squares go at this point. I'm also gonna swing right over here. We'll just get everybody back alive. There's no reason to not, I think, at this point, because the magic is acceptable for low-level characters, so these guys don't really need a lot of levels. There's not much that's probably going to be able to kill us at this point anyway. And I think I will go... We will go and we'll just grab Nuke and Fade real quick. And probably some more healing potions just in case. There we go. And yeah, I guess may as well get heal 3 if we can. Because we have not promoted and we don't need to promote. We could. Whoop, forgot about Nuke. We might get a little bit of use out of this, so I guess I'll grab Quad X there. But really, yeah, we don't particularly need it. Okay. That's too many. Yeah, we gotta get that more, like 50 maybe. And probably, actually, let's get some houses. Alright. So what else do we need to do? I think we just need to pick a square, actually. Now that I think about it. I don't even know why I did all that. Hint NPCs. We talked to a couple of those. Buy one of everything at the caravan and defeat every trap tile on ice. That's something that we have to do. Okay, so let's come in here. Now let's cruise through Ice Cave. It shouldn't take too long, I don't think. Things are going to start running away from us as well. With a level 50 black belt. Alright. So I think there are 4, maybe 5 in here. Don't exactly recall, but I believe, for starters, there's also an incentive item here. Not that we really care too much. Now, we do have to actually win the fight here, so let's make sure we do that. If they run away, that does count as defeating them. But this one's going to die by the looks of things. Though they did roll up quite a bit. Let's just... There we go. Ruse ain't going to matter. So there's one. Some wooden armor there. What do we got here? Oh, well, there's our extra worms. I guess. You can wait. Do you have enough for a nuke? You do. These worms can be a bit dangerous. Like, the level 50 black belt is incredibly strong, but there are things that can kill you, like a vampire whiz vamp pack. Or, you know, like really high-rolling bad men or something like that. Evil, yeah, I think bad men packs. Or one, you know, anything that rolls a lot of creatures that can hit hard or crit you and that kind of thing. Because it takes forever to wipe them out. But for the most part, you're looking pretty safe. Let's just do a little bit of that. So there's one, or 2 tiles rather. There's a third one here. So I guess there's 5. We'll go ahead and just kill this guy. Good stuff. May as well grab that. Ribbon could still be useful for one of our other characters in case things go particularly awry. You know what? Let's just... Normally this would be a perfectly good encounter to take. But we're in go mode here, so... At least in the sense of... We really just need to complete tiles. And there's the Badman pack I was talking about. So here, I think what we'll do... Let's just do... Oh, I never get you level 2 magic, huh? That was dumb. Well, we'll do that. We'll do an Ice 3. This should sort us out. I don't think our other white mage has Fade yet. I could be wrong about that. Guess we'll find out. Oh man, backline my black mage, you dicks. Oh, you do have Fade, okay. You don't have Fade. I see. Yeah, I gotta swap those two. But it looks like these badmen don't have anything particularly nasty. They didn't roll that high, so we should be fine. I have to take an Ice 3 and a Fade to the face, though. We don't want to run. Okay, and one more. Good stuff. All right. Let's go ahead and get you back on your feet, I think, and then we'll also just heal up a bit here. And yeah, let's swap you guys. Could maybe go get some silver bracelets, but I don't think it's going to matter at this point. Specifically, well, silver bracelets for our casters. But anyway, that's the 4th trap tile, so we got one left. We will run from these guys. No need to waste time on that. So I got basically free chest here, more or less. Okay. And these are more or less free as well. Excal -2. I thought somebody could use an Excal. I think it's a red mage though, maybe. Alright, this is the last one. Just fight, and Lightning 3 should wipe these guys out. If they don't all run away. Oh, we got a straggler. Sure. And there's Oxyel. Sea Shrine not incentivized in this one, but you might have to kill Kraken 1 or brack him. As the case may be. Ooh, wrong character there. So there you go. So we defeated every trap tile in Ice Cave. I think the only thing left to do is, I think we'll go and we'll talk to Bahamut while we also go and buy everything in the caravan. Bahamut is right here. And we can promote. Doesn't matter. You can just click that. I like to put a little star there to make sure I remember that I can't get that one. Could do the same thing up here with the take one none, since we didn't do that. But it's not gonna fork any of our squares. Oh no, we still have to kill 3 dinosaurs. I forgot all about the dinosaurs. Well, it's fine. So we talked to Bahamut, so there we go. We've got... Don't even need to do anything here. We just leave like that. So we got that sorted out. Let's go ahead and buy our caravan stuff. And we can even do a little dino hunting out here, Turok style. Alright, what do we need here? We gotta get a cabin. We gotta get 1 tent. We gotta get a pure. And this 1 single heal potion. So there we go. We've done everything we need to do except find our 3 dinosaurs. Now we know where 1 is. The red ankylos are in Volcano. So we can always go back there to get them. The encounter rates are kind of low. They're down to like 0.5, I think, for dungeons and overworld. So it could take a bit, but this terrible encounter table might work to our advantage here, actually. Okay, well, this is not quite what I expected. Oh, I think we need to use a house, as I recall. Might have better luck over in the Sky Desert. I just know that they can spawn here. The way enemies spawn in this game is a bit weird. I'm not going to go into too much detail, but they're like squares all around the map that sort of determine where enemies spawn. I think we're not having too much luck here. The encounter rarity is shuffled. So super rare encounters like Tyros and T-Rexes might actually be really common in this seed. You just never know. But these are the kind of squares that can take you a while to complete, because you don't know 100% where things are going to end up, or what the encounter rarity is going to look like. So there you go. There's 1. Ran away again. That does count as far as I know for these rules. So there's 1 dino type. Can we get 2 more? Regular ankylos, Tyros, T-Rexes. I don't know if is there another dinosaur? I don't think so. I think those are it. Could try over to the east a bit as well, in the Lefane area. Technically, I think there are some slightly different encounter zones over here. Okay, so it seems like we've got a lot of red ankylos here. I'm wondering if tell you what, let's save our game and we'll do a hard power cycle with up and A. And we'll see how this goes. What that does is reset the encounter list, and there you go. Resets the encounter list, whereas resetting keeps your step count, because of just the way the game works, the little quirk of it. And by doing a hard power cycle there, we were able to get another dinosaur, which would have eventually shown up. But this way, maybe he was a little bit faster. And there's our regular ankylo. So there you go. There's our 3rd dinosaur. Perfect. Okay. I could be mistaken about running counting, but I do believe I heard somebody talk about that in the FFR Discord when we were doing rules clarifications. So yeah, with that, we're good to go into Temple of Fiends here. It's actually going to be one of the better times I've had, although I didn't give myself a very challenging set of tiles to complete, or yeah, bingo tiles, so there is that as well. And you can also see we have no weapons equipped, no armor equipped. We don't need it. It's not often that you go through an FFR seed like that. Now we are susceptible to like a nuclear or a nuke coming out and just wiping out all of our mages. And there are things that could kill a lone black belt on the way to on the way to Chaos, so there's that to consider. Oh no, I didn't. I guess I didn't. You know what? Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna use a house, so I can get my spell charges back. I guess I forgot to do that. I thought I'd been to an end, but with the talking, I guess I just spaced out. Hey, and there's actually, I think we already killed these worms. I think I'm actually gonna reset out of that too. Let's try this one more time. So we don't have short Temple of Fiends on or anything like that. It's just the free orbs. And then once you complete your squares, you go. You can even actually come in here if you want to try to complete some squares. The only rule is that you just can't attack Chaos until, or talk to Chaos basically, until you have completed all your squares. Yeah, this is like one of the packs that could start to give you some trouble, but I was thinking more along the lines of like, 5 vampires, a couple whiz vamps, that kind of thing. Or 4 vampires. Alright, let's get out of here. And here we go, Lich Floor. Lich 2. Okay, nothing we can do about this. We'll just do our best to blow them up right fast. Oh, they rolled low, so that's good. One more spell. Good stuff. This could be a problem for our mages. I think we better do one of those. Yeah, because these Medusas actually hit really, really hard if you're naked. If you have any amount of armor on, it's diminished substantially. It's just they get so many attacks. Actually, I guess you guys may as well do that. And he's dead. As one would expect. Yeah, now, as far as the Black Belt magic defense scaling goes, it doesn't matter if you promote afterwards. After he's gotten his levels, he will keep his magic defense. Now, if you go to Tavern mode after you've promoted your party and hire a new Black Belt, he'll have the Master's magic defense. What was that, like 4,000 damage almost? Which is highly undesirable, I would say. Because that'll be the worst magic defense in the game. But yeah, just a another little quirk. There's a lot of little mechanics to know in this game, which is one of the things that makes it a lot less accessible than it could be. And that's not even necessarily just the randomizer. That's just the reality of the original game to some extent. There we go. And the randomizer has even fixed some actual bugs. Like weapons, for example, like the were sword is supposed to be good against were creatures. But it's bugged in the original game. It just doesn't work. So, that's something that's fixed. And there are other weapons like that. Rune sword is supposed to be good against casters. Dragon sword good against dragons, that kind of thing. There we go. Easy fights. So as long as we don't have something terrible happen, we should be able to get through Chaos, no problem here. But anyway, yeah, some other fixes as well, and little convenience tweaks, that kind of thing. Like, for example, this is how fast you normally walk. All right, let's go. All right, let's see. Is there anything that you can even do? You can do a fade. Do an invis, and then we'll do a fast. Chaos not punching very hard, so we're going to show him how it's done. Always good to respect Chaos just a little bit, just in case. You never know, he could be punching for like 300 a shot instead, but not the case this time, so... And we're not using tempers here, so I guess, I don't know, we can do one of those. I don't think it's going to matter. Didn't miss him very many times. Not ink! Oh no! You might die with this next punch. And there he goes. So a little late on stopping the timer there, but that's double anti-bingo with the winter flag set and bingo board. Definitely fun way to play the game. Something I'll probably come back to eventually, whether or not there's an event going on. But yeah, if you want to try this for yourself, you can certainly join the FFR Discord and get started there. They've got a beginner's program that you can go through to get you started if you decide you're really into the game. And then you can check out the website if you just want to tinker around with the game on your own. With that, I guess we'll call it here. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.